Do you think the 49ers will find a way to acquire a first-round pick this year? They don't have one. They currently have a second and 2/3, and their history drafting in the first round is very inconsistent. They have like home runs and strikeouts, pretty much nothing in between. What do you think the Niners will do here?
They might. I mean, I almost think if they don't move into the first round, they'll at least move up in the second because they're going to get some. I don't know what they're going to get for Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, maybe I have no idea. It can go. It can range.
To me, that's all. Like, we got to start there. But if they can get a first from Jimmy, as they think they can get, then yeah, they'll have a first round pick this year.
I think that. I think what they might do is like they might trade Jimmy and like their second and like a fourth for a team's first or something, and then they're like, oh, we got a first for Jimmy. Well, no, you didn't. You just moved up.
Right.
But that seems to make sense, like because this team doesn't have like a lot of holes. They have to fill some roster spots and stuff like that. But they have some positions that they need to address, and they need some guys to play now, like safety. You know, ideally you want to get younger there, but so you want to be able to target. If you don't just sign somebody in free agency, you need someone that can play now. Like remember when the 49ers back in the day when they led trying to remember the Golden Walk, and then they had Reed in mind in the first round. They just used the first round pick on Reed. So that might be something, that the 49ers look to do. Like just, all right, well, we're going to move up to try to get safety that we want and use our draft resources for that.
Well, just so we're clear, I know the Niners have a fantasy that they can trade Jimmy Garoppolo first round pick. Maybe they'll pull it off. I'm skeptical. And if it is a first round pick, it'll be a first round pick in like 3074. It'll be so far in the future. But anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, no. Who actually could fetch the 49ers a first round pick if they decided they needed one? Like, who would they have to put on the table? Obviously, there's Bosa, there's Debo, there's Kittle. Would Warner get you a first anymore? Would Armstead get you a first?
With Garoppolo?
No. Just people on there, guys who are worth a first round pick on the Niners. Who are they? I'm just curious.
Oh.
Kittle, Bosa, Debo, those three? Anyone else?
Debo, Bosa,
maybe Kittle. Yes, Kittle. I think Kittle.
Yeah, probably Kittle.
Armstead, not convinced.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Maybe.
I'm thinking probably not. I'm thinking probably no first round pick for the Niners this year, unless again.
I'm just trying to think for Warner. I'm just trying to think of history of off the ball linebackers
Good point.
Yeah.
And he's also not exactly a bargain. And he just came off a year where everyone agreed it was a down year for him, including him. So maybe three guys. Kyle. Four.
I also think
guys you're not willing to get rid of.
Now, the one thing that can play a role in this is
Trent Williams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trent Williams. The one thing that could play a role in this is the hires that are going on in the league, like more and more guys from Kyle's system and everything, and the 49ers. I don't know if it'll be interesting to see what McDaniels does defensively if he hires guys off the 49ers staff and adapts the 49ers system, because as that system becomes more prevalent in the NFL, the guys that the 49ers value are valued by more teams, right? So like, I think the 49ers value, Fred Warner's value to the 49ers is higher than other teams because of the system that they run and also some intangible stuff of what he does or means for the organization.
Ralph has a good question. I mean, the most likely player to get traded this year, other than Jimmy, is Dre Greenlaw. What do you think the Niners would get for him? I mean, he just came off a season where he was hurt the whole time. I would think fifth, sort of what they gave him.
You're doing that just to get extra capital and to clear like $2.5 million.